I'm Randall Burg with Randall Burg Yachts, and today we're going to talk about how to do a sea trial with a sailboat. It's very similar to a sea trial in a powerboat, except the sailboat has many more physical mechanical systems. Pulleys, the running rigging, the standing rigging, the windlasses, the winches, that kind of stuff. So you need a surveyor that understands a sailboat and is comfortable taking the boat out of the harbor, pull the sails up and down, and really checking everything. The first thing you want to do is in the harbor, you want to have the surveyor check the rigging, make sure there's no frays in it, make sure there's no cracks at the bases, make sure it's clean and good condition. The running rigging, which are the ropes, the lines, the sheets, they should be checked for fraying and wear, and the surveyor should make a note on that. Once out of the harbor, you can raise your mainsail. You put the boat into the wind, raise the mainsail. The surveyor then can check the set of the sail, the wear of the sail, how easily it goes up and down the mast, if it goes all the way up, and then finally set your jib. If it's manually hanked on, then you can pull it up by hand, or if it's a furler, the surveyor can check your furling rig, make sure she unfurls smoothly and tightens down properly. And then you take the boat out. It's usually about a 10-minute sail only. You point it as tight as you can into the wind and see what kind of performance you can get. If it's a windy day, try and heel her over a bit and see what happens. Make sure your main sheet, the outhaul, is functional so you can get the right shape of your sail. Make sure there's no luffs in it, no tears. Make sure the battens are properly in the pockets, there's no tears. So that's the kind of thing that a surveyor will look at with the running rigging, the standing rigging, and the sails. He should take a good look at the mast, good look at the spreaders, make sure there's no issues with those, make sure the mast doesn't have too much wear and tear on it, make sure it's not leaking through the cabin top. And then he should check, of course, the running lights and the navigation lights at the top of the mast and the bow and stern. And then check the decks, make sure there's no creaking or noises or crunches if it's a cord deck. I highly recommend that the surveyor use a moisture meter. Lots and lots of fiberglass sailboats leak at the attachment points on deck. For instance, a stress point where the anchor pulpit is and the lifelines are, they're not caulked regularly. You get lots of water into the deck and it becomes soft. Not particularly difficult to cure with the new epoxies, but it's something that an owner should be aware of. I've been on boats where there's 10 foot of moisture from the anchor windlass back. So a moisture meter is a very good idea. And of course, he should check the traveler, make sure the boom swings nicely. And at the stern, make sure the shrouds in back are firmly attached, there's no leaks. Should go inside the cabin, check the chain plates, which the shrouds are attached to, make sure there's no leaks or corrosion in there. And then he does the engine check and checks all the equipment, turns on the stove and the water pumps, and checks the bathroom and TVs, electronics, radar, GPS, autopilot. Very typical of any other boat. A sailboat surveyor must be aware of the standing rigging and running rigging. Windlasses, make sure the windlasses are smooth and the dogs are smooth. They don't need surface greasing or servicing. And that's it. He'll make a report, and then you can decide if you want to continue with purchasing the boat or negotiate some yard credits for repairs. So good luck with your purchase. If you need anything else or information about purchasing a sailboat or want me to locate one, I'm Randall Burg, Randall Burg Yachts. Get a hold of me. Thank you.